Hi beauties, I'm Supurna and on this channel we celebrate beauty in every shade, style and season. In today's video, we will be comparing the Maybelline Superstay Lumi Matte Foundation with this newly launched Maybelline Superstay Flex Powder Foundation. Let's dive in. Alright, I have already prepped my skin so that I can do the swatches, application, makeup, and we talk about it as we move ahead with our makeup. The Superstay Lumi Matte Foundation launched last year, if I'm not wrong, and recently Maybelline has launched their Superstay Flex Powder Foundation. Now this is a Lumi Matte is a liquid foundation, the Flex one is a powder foundation. It's also my first time trying a powder foundation. I don't generally like to wear powder foundation. To be honest, I have this preconceived notion that powder foundations are very heavy and that looks cakey on the skin and also very tough to apply. So that's why I have never tried my hands on that. But when I saw this, I have seen so many reels and videos on that. I really thought of giving this a try. So you all know by now that Lumi Matte Foundation has to be one of my most used and most loved foundations especially in the affordable category. And even I actually reach out to it more than I reach out to any of my high-end foundations. Most of the foundations are on the heavier side when you wear it. I don't really enjoy that feeling. Now, for your reference, I have a combination skin type and I do not like anything heavy on my skin, to be honest. I am a skin tint girly, but if I need to pick a foundation, I always pick this one. Actually, 85% of the time I pick this one. It's absolutely lightweight, it has a great staying power, and I love how it gets blended into the skin and it looks very skin-like. It gives you a very skin-like finish. So it's in between your skin tint and the heavy foundations, if you ask me. I can keep talking about this Lumi Matte foundation. I love it so much. So let's start with the comparison. Let's start with the packaging. Both are from the family of Superstay, so they are having the similar kind of color theme, which is lilac. But the Lumi Matte foundation comes in a glass bottle with a pump packaging, whereas the Flex Powder Foundation comes in this compact-like packaging. It also comes with a mirror and a sponge applicator. Definitely the Flex Powder Foundation becomes travel friendly than this one, the Lumi Matte Foundation. But also I would like to mention that recently Maybelline has launched the mini version of the Lumi Matte Foundation, which comes in a squeeze tube, the plastic squeeze tube, which is perfect to travel with. Now let's talk about the formulation as we apply them. You should always take your liquid foundation on your back of your palm. Now you can actually go like dab 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 with your foundation brush and then spray it across your face, but I always prefer to use my fingers to go tap tap dab 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 with it. This Lumi Matte foundation you can easily blend with your fingers as well, but of course your foundation brush will give you a better coverage. See how easy it is to blend with your fingers. Just look at the finish. I haven't even blended with my brush yet. Still, look at this flawless skin-like finish. This time we'll be using the foundation brush. And that is how it's looking after we have built it up. This is before, this is after the built up. You can see how it's giving me a satin matte kind of finish. This is extremely dewy and glowy because of my skin prep, but it has made it a slightly matte, but not too matte. So this is the shade chart according to Maybelline, and the Maybelline Lumi Matte foundation in the shade 120 is my perfect match. So I have gone ahead and picked the same 120 in the Flex Powder Foundation as well. If you see, this is Lumi Matte. This is the powder foundation. You can see the difference in color, the difference in undertone. I personally do not like this difference. When you are offering the same shade, you could have, like, called it 122 or something instead of 120, because when I'm comparing 120 for both, it's clearly not the same shade. So Maybelline, not a good job in the shade range. Now let's apply the Flex Powder Foundation on this side. So we'll start with the application with the given powder sponge. Okay, I can see a lot of fallout. So with these kind of applicator, my problem is it does not really spread it across your skin or face equally. So when you take it, it tends to get accumulated in one place, is what I feel. But let's give it a try. Whoa. Let's see. That is a full matte finish. You can already see the color difference here as well. Okay, let's try to apply this with a foundation brush. It's different from the one that I used for this side. It's a fresh brush, so we'll take it. The coverage of this is crazy. I actually do not need a separate concealer. So this is how the Lumi Matte foundation is looking after we build it up. And this is how the Powder Flex foundation looking. This is giving me a very natural kind of finish. It's still looking like my skin but better, but this is giving me an almost full coverage with matte finish. Um, and also you see the difference in shade because it's not the same shade and undertone. This is Lumi Matte foundation, this is Powder Flex foundation. Alright, we'll finish the full makeup and get back. And this is with the full face of makeup. I have applied a little bit of concealer and have set it with my usual go-to loose setting powder. And I've also applied liquid blush on top of it on both the sides. This is the Lumi Matte foundation side. And this is the Flex Powder Foundation side. Definitely this is absolutely matte and this still has this natural satin matte kind of finish. Of course, this Lumi Matte foundation is beautiful, giving me this satin matte kind of finish. No heaviness at all, absolutely lightweight and looks so good. Now the Flex Powder Foundation, it gave me a matte almost full coverage finish. It is not looking cakey or patchy at all. And also when I applied liquid products on top of it, it blended nicely. It did not move my base and it is not looking patchy. Okay, the Lumi Matte foundation claims that you can wear it for 30 hours. Like, to be honest, we don't really wear so long, but it's definitely a long wearing foundation. I've personally worn it and it performed really well. Weightless feel, absolutely lightweight. Soft matte finish, correct. It does have a very medium to buildable coverage. You can definitely build it up, but Lumi Matte foundation will not give you a full coverage no matter how much you build it up. Also, the Lumi Matte foundation has SPF 16 sun protection, which is amazing. But always wear your sunscreen. Never skip your sunscreen, even if your base makeup product has SPF. The Flex Powder Foundation also claims to have a 30-hour of wear time. To be honest, nobody wears it for that long, and I haven't really worn it for a longer time. I cannot comment on the lasting power, but for now it's been more than an hour since I've worn it. It looks pretty promising. Definitely gives you almost full coverage. It has covered up my acne marks and blemishes like 80-85%. I won't say it's like full coverage, but definitely it gives you almost full coverage. Also, it claims to resist creasing and caking up. I definitely do not see any kind of creasing or caking up as of now. Even on my smile lines, there is no crease. The Lumi Matte foundation is perfect for all skin types, be it dry to combination, normal and oily. Whereas the Flex Powder Foundation might not be suitable for the dry to extremely dry skin type people. It will be very matte. It's perfect for the people who have combination to oily to extremely oily skin type. If you're someone who likes a very natural satin matte kind of finish, not too dewy, not too matte, also a very skin-like medium to buildable coverage, not a full coverage one, go for this foundation. And if you're someone who likes a good matte finish and a great amount, almost a full coverage, then definitely go for this one. Both of these are definitely lightweight. Let's see if they are getting transferred. First, starting with the Lumi Matte side. There is transfer, but very minimum. Now let's try the Flex Powder Foundation side. Whoa, this did not have any transfer. Now, if you ask me for a final verdict, I still prefer the Lumi Matte foundation over the Flex Powder Foundation. Let me know which one you're going to be trying, and if you have already tried, let me know your experience with it. Right, cooks? Okay. That's all for today, beauties. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time, stay gorgeous, stay confident, and keep glowing.